said to be buried together for thousands of years, the mystery of the lost tomb of Cleopatra and Mark Antony has persisted as one of history's greatest enigmas perhaps. However, that mystery is now closer to being solved. A newly uncovered tunnel, remarkable in its construction and engineering, has captured worldwide attention and is regarded by experts as an incredible marvel. While this entire endeavor is monumental, it raises a fundamental question: how did all of this come about? The discovery of Cleopatra's tomb is not only a breakthrough but an extraordinary milestone in archaeology, unlocking what is widely regarded as one of history's most elusive final resting places. Cleopatra VII, the last ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, has captivated people for centuries. Known for her intelligence, political acumen, and famous romantic alliances with powerful Roman leaders such as Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, Cleopatra's legacy is one filled with fascination and allure. The exact location of her burial site, however, has been a historical puzzle that has inspired countless theories and driven intense speculation for ages. A groundbreaking lead in the quest to find Cleopatra's tomb came in the early 21st century, spearheaded by Dr. Zahi Hawass, Egypt's former Minister of Antiquities, and Kathleen Martinez, a Dominican lawyer who took it upon herself to study archaeology with a focus on Cleopatra. Martinez's interest was deeply rooted in a personal passion for Cleopatra, fueled by years of studying ancient texts. After meticulous research, Martinez formulated the hypothesis that Cleopatra and Mark Antony may have been buried together in the temple of Taposiris Magna, located near ancient Alexandria. This theory was unconventional, diverging from the widely accepted belief that Cleopatra's tomb was somewhere within the city of Alexandria. However, Martinez's theory was based on detailed analyses of the writings of ancient historians, including Plutarch and Cassius Dio, who had implied that Cleopatra could be interred in a temple dedicated to the goddess Isis, whom Cleopatra was said to revere. Armed with this theory, Martinez sought and received permission in 2005 from Egyptian authorities to excavate at Taposiris Magna. However, the excavation itself proved to be a daunting challenge. Positioned on the edge of the Libyan desert, the site faced constant threats from shifting sands and unstable structures, which were exacerbated by complex archaeological deposits that made progress difficult. Over the span of several years, the excavation team uncovered a series of notable artifacts, coins bearing Cleopatra's likeness, statues, and inscriptions, all reinforcing the notion that this site was connected to Cleopatra. The discovery of these artifacts bolstered the belief that Taposiris Magna might be the final resting place of the legendary queen. One particularly intriguing aspect of the excavation was the almost mystical nature of certain findings. Key discoveries often coincided with unusual weather events, such as sudden sandstorms or unexpected rains, events that seemed to guide the team to critical areas. Some team members even reported vivid dreams and visions of ancient Egyptian rituals, experiences that they interpreted as a form of spiritual guidance, possibly from Cleopatra herself. The team's most fascinating discovery was an extensive, unfinished tunnel that stretched beneath the temple and led to a series of chambers. Meticulously carved with precision, the tunnel suggested that it was part of an ambitious burial complex intended for someone of extraordinary significance, possibly Cleopatra herself. Within these chambers, the archaeologists uncovered a hidden room, where they found a collection of golden artifacts and inscriptions that referenced a Queen of Kings, a title frequently associated with Cleopatra. When the news of Cleopatra's potential tomb broke, it attracted massive international media attention and unprecedented public interest. Press conferences were convened, documentaries were filmed, and each artifact was carefully catalogued and preserved. Many of these items, including statues, pieces of jewelry, and coins, were soon exhibited in museums around the world, drawing millions of visitors eager to learn more about Cleopatra, her reign, and her complex relationship with Rome. Following the revelation of the potential discovery, Taposiris Magna rapidly transformed into a center of ongoing archaeological research. Scholars, historians, and archaeologists from around the world joined efforts to examine the area further, unearthing additional structures and artifacts that offered valuable insights into the Ptolemaic period and the cultural exchanges between Egypt and Rome. The discovery also prompted a re-evaluation of other burial sites across Egypt, leading to renewed excavations that yielded fresh insights and added new layers to the understanding of ancient Egyptian history. Taposiris Magna became a popular tourist destination, with visitors eager to experience a site potentially tied to one of history's most famous queens. This influx of visitors provided a significant boost to the local economy and fostered a renewed appreciation for Egypt's rich cultural heritage. Additionally, the discovery inspired educational programs and public lectures, allowing people around the world to share in the knowledge and excitement surrounding this archaeological breakthrough. For generations of archaeologists and historians, Cleopatra's tomb holds a treasure trove of unique and fascinating facts that continue to shed light on her life, her reign, and her complex identity as the last active ruler of Egypt's Ptolemaic kingdom. Cleopatra, known for her allure, intellect, and political prowess, was one of the most dynamic figures in ancient history, embodying both the Greek and Egyptian worlds. Her tomb and the artifacts within it not only tell us about her but also provide a lens into a pivotal moment in history where Hellenistic and Egyptian cultures coalesced and where the world was on the cusp of transitioning from ancient dynasties to Roman imperialism. One of the most remarkable aspects of Cleopatra was her linguistic prowess, an unusual asset for rulers at the time. She was fluent in several languages, including Egyptian, Greek, Latin, and possibly others, allowing her to communicate effectively with various cultures and political leaders across the Mediterranean. This multilingual ability was not merely a point of intelligence but a diplomatic strength that granted her a profound advantage in her political dealings. By conversing directly with ambassadors, generals, and rulers without translators, Cleopatra was able to forge alliances and understand the perspectives of other cultures with a level of empathy and directness that solidified her role as a formidable and respected leader. This multilingualism was instrumental in maintaining her alliances with powerful figures, such as Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and in fostering a strong sense of loyalty within her own diverse kingdom. Cleopatra's reign was characterized by a unique and profound blend of Egyptian and Hellenistic cultures, which influenced her rule in symbolic and practical ways. She embraced Egyptian customs and religious practices, presenting herself as the reincarnation of the goddess Isis, one of the most powerful deities in Egyptian mythology. This connection was deeply meaningful to the Egyptian people and solidified her legitimacy as a ruler, drawing upon the deep-seated cultural respect for the gods. However, she simultaneously honored her Macedonian Greek heritage and maintained connections with Hellenistic traditions, reflecting a dual identity that was both Egyptian and Greek. This cultural syncretism was evident in the art, architecture, and religious ceremonies of her reign, creating a unique and vibrant cultural landscape. The fusion of these two rich cultural traditions is visible in the tomb's design and has been pivotal in understanding the hybrid nature of Cleopatra's rule, her people's beliefs, and the world she inhabited. The tomb at Taposiris Magna, believed to be Cleopatra's final resting place, is not just a monument to her life and rule but also a testament to her architectural vision and ambition. The tomb complex features intricate carvings, hidden chambers, and sophisticated tunnels, which highlight the advanced engineering and architectural skills of the period.
Without experiencing death.
Each chamber, corridor, and carved stone appears to have been deliberately constructed to convey a sense of grandeur and permanence, likely mirroring Cleopatra's vision of an eternal abode worthy of a divine ruler.
In these traditions,
the design and construction of the tomb reflect the grandeur and sophistication Cleopatra likely envisioned, ensuring her resting place would be worthy of her status and that her memory would endure for generations.
And that her soul was immediately
this architectural complexity also hints at the reverence for the afterlife in Egyptian culture, with each hidden chamber and intricate tunnel serving as both a spiritual safeguard and a symbol of Cleopatra's powerful legacy.